Hi there. My name is Christine. I see we have a visitor in the back. That's Miss Lainey. So I have no clue what I'm doing. I have never made a YouTube video before, but I'm going to attempt to start a YouTube channel. Social media, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook is all kind of out of my skill set, I guess. I did not grow up on technology. I am a 40-year-old woman who is trying something completely out of her comfort zone and something she is not knowledgeable in, but I want to try to do something for myself on top of potentially help other people. So I'm just gonna go with it. I have had a very hard year, and technically the last 6 years of my life have been pretty crazy, very eventful, hard, sad, happy, good, the whole works. But the last year alone has been super challenging for me, and the last 6 months I have really tried to get myself better mentally, get in a better place in life, and I have learned that me talking about things, talking out loud, is how I process, is how I handle things, how I get over situations. You say, it's just like how people journal. That's how they process. That does them good. Me talking out loud is what helps me. So I figure, why not use YouTube as that platform, and maybe I can help people along the way, or at least just have a place to talk. I've tried a little bit on Facebook, but I still feel like there's not a whole lot of time, and plus this place can be for people who want to come. So if you're interested in hearing about the last year of my life, the last 6 years, 5 years of my life, and want to stay tuned for the present and the future, I welcome you. I have always said I should write a book. Different situations, my love life, just life in general. So I always have something interesting to share with people. So I feel like this will definitely be even better, because I always have crazy stuff that happens, and I just like to be a fun person and make light of situations anyway. So if you wanna, like I said, join along, I'm sure you're gonna find some sort of entertainment in my life. But I really hope that I can help you either heal, have confidence, determination, let you know you're not alone in any struggle, or give you a laugh. Like I said, I still don't really know what I'm doing. Don't judge me. I'm just gonna try to wing it the best I can and share my life. So with that, I'll kind of start with who I am, why my life's been rough the last year and the last 6 years, I guess, basically. So I can't remember if I said my name. I'm Christine. I'm 40. I'll be 41 in 5 months. 4 months? 4 months. That's crazy. I am single. I don't have any kids. I have my cat Lainey, who you've seen, and I have my dog Harlow. I was married, got divorced 4 years ago, separated 6 years ago during COVID. So I had to rebuild my life after that. That was a struggle. But last summer, I lost my mom, and it completely wrecked my world. 2 weeks before that, I lost an aunt. She was my godmother. She was, like a mother. So it was a double whammy, and as strong as I thought I was being, I realized in December I was not okay at all. And I'm a very strong, independent woman. So for me to acknowledge that I was not okay, that was rough for me. But I knew I had to tap out because I could see things getting very, very bad. And something needed to change because I didn't want to go any darker. I had no plan on how to get better, what to do. I just knew something had to change in my life because if nothing changes, nothing changes. So in December, I resigned from my job. I was an administrator at a daycare, making very good money, but I was miserable. I essentially left my job, my team, the kids, the families, parents, but it was stressful. It was long hours, and being a boss when you're going through the hardest loss of your entire life is freaking hard. I felt like I couldn't breathe. I went to work every day and I couldn't be me because when you're a boss, you have a certain character to uphold. I couldn't just go to work and shoot the shit every day. I couldn't go to work and be a basket case and a mess, crying. I couldn't confide in my staff because I was their boss. I wasn't their friend. I mean, they were there for me. They were very understanding. There was times when, I would explain like I'm really, off today, but like I couldn't sit and talk with them. I couldn't conversate like I could with my mom when life was stressful, when I was having a bad day or going through it over something. Like, my mom was my person. She wasn't just my mom, she was my best friend. She was everything outside of work. Like, she was all I had. So now I am alone. I am grieving her. Nobody to help me grieve her. And it was just not good. And I was not allowing myself to process the grief, to accept what was happening or what happened, because I was so scared that if I let myself get super sad, that I wouldn't be able to come back out of it because I didn't have anybody to help me. And I ended up there anyways. And when I realized it, I knew I was the only one who could save me. So I had to figure it out. So I resigned from my job with no plan. And I just knew I need to take some time off and figure out the next chapter of my life. But I literally took my hands off the wheel and said, Jesus, take the wheel. I prayed harder than I've ever prayed in my entire life. My mom always said, give it to God when things are rough. And for the first time in my life, I truly gave it to God. And then everything changed. So stick around so I can tell you the new chapter and all the fun, crazy, stressful times since then.